Welcome to the second half of our tutorial on global questions. We'll be showing you how to create a global choice question and how to link the questions in your template clauses to such global choice question. For a general introduction on global questions, watch the first part of this video tutorial. The second type of global questions is the most frequently used one. It creates a question in the form of radio buttons, a drop-down or tick boxes. Enter the question the user is to answer in the Q&A and add an explanation. If desired, add a text that is to appear when the question remains unanswered. To enter the Q&A answer options, click Insert Global Question Answer. Give the answer a short name by which the administrator can identify it, enter the answer as it will appear in the Q&A, and click Save. We'll discuss the replaceable text option later on. To change the order of the answers, use the up and down arrows. To delete answers, click Remove Global Answer and check the default answer. Choose how the answers must appear in the questionnaire, either in a radio button list, a drop-down, or checkboxes. If you select the option checkboxes, the user will be able to select more than one checkbox, which will produce a list of elements. For the sentence to be grammatically correct, you'll need to enter a so-called separator, penultimate separator, and end character or text. For global questions of the type lookup list, watch our tutorial video on lookup lists. Click Save. Now it's time to link the global choice questions to the questions in your template clauses. To link to a contract clause or article that is to appear or not appear in the contract, click on that clause. Next to the icon triggering the clause inclusion question, you can link to the relevant global question. Select the global question from the library, and for each answer option of the global question, determine whether the clause is to be included or not. To link to a choice tree, click on the relevant choice tree, so not on the clause and not on a choice answer. Click Reference to Global Question and link each of the answers in the global question to the answers in the choice tree. Occasionally, the answers to a global question would lead to a repetition of choice trees with the same content. For example, a global question may ask if a share purchase agreement has one seller or more sellers, requiring the singular or a plural. Because this has a rather massive effect on the template, the Weagree Wizard allows global choice questions to place a replaceable text wherever a particular term is to be inserted, in singular or plural, depending on the user's answer. To insert this replaceable text in the template, place the cursor in the clause where the global edit value is to be inserted, and click Insert the text from a global question. Select the relevant global question from the list and click Save. A global question can be used to set a default answer to a local question triggered further on in the questionnaire. By clicking Prompt the user upon linking the global question, the default value is set according to the choice made for the global question. Still, the user is free to modify this answer later on in the Q&A. Because global questions are typically perceived to be the key questions of a template, occasionally a global question may be confusingly misplaced when asked in the beginning of a template. In those cases, the natural place to ask such a global question is where it is triggered for the first time. This can be managed on template level. To do this, go to the template component on the left and click the icon Modify Questionnaire Elements. The sub-tab Global Questions lists all global questions used in that template, and for each of them you can indicate that during the Q&A they must appear once they're triggered by the template. Thank you for watching these two tutorials on global questions.